Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel. As always, there's a lot to cover in the Low Country today, so let's get started with our headlines. Well, it wasn't the outcome any of us were hoping for, but Beaufort County Coroner David Ott and Sheriff P.J. Tanner have confirmed that Massachusetts vacationer Stanley Katowski died by suicide sometime after he left his vacation rental home in Sea Pines nearly 2 weeks ago. The 60-year-old's body was found Monday in a crawl space under a villa about 150 yards from where his family was vacationing. The coroner ruled the death as self-strangulation and believes it occurred on the day he was reported missing. The Katowski family had been on the island for 5 days before Stanley went missing. He had been experiencing paranoia in the days before his disappearance and had even sought out medical attention during his visit. You're going to have to be flexible if you want to see Vice President Kamala Harris in Savannah on Thursday. An invitation to the event says her rally will take place between 2 and 8 p.m. at the Savannah Convention Center on Hutchinson Island, although that location has not been confirmed. The rally will wrap up a bus tour of rural Georgia by Harris and vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, though Walz is expected to leave the tour before the rally. The pair is also expected to give a sit-down interview with CNN before the rest of the campaigning begins. And while we are talking about politics, Robert Kennedy Jr.'s name will not be on the ballot in November. The Alliance Party has decided to remove Kennedy as its nominee after he suspended his campaign and endorsed Donald Trump. Kennedy and the party had been fighting in many states to get his name on the November ballot, but now the 18,000 signatures he collected to get on the ballot in South Carolina and any of those gathered in the rest of the country will go for naught. A former teacher at an independent Head Start program in Beaufort is now being sued by the parent of a 4-year-old the woman is being accused of sexually abusing in November of last year. 56-year-old Holly Hodges was already facing multiple criminal charges related to illicit photos of children. She was fired by the program, which is not run by the Beaufort County School District, when the charges of the illicit pictures came out last fall. The civil lawsuit also names the Beaufort Jasper Economic Opportunity Commission, the nonprofit that sponsors the Head Start program, as being negligent in hiring Hodges. She had previously been a kindergarten assistant at Port Royal Elementary School from August of 2020 until October of 2021. And although the Beaufort County Council is still adamant that there is no evidence of criminal activity, they are finally turning over the 30-page audit done on the county's purchasing practices over the last few years. Sheriff P.J. Tanner has been asking for the full report for months, and they will finally get it after a unanimous vote of the County Council. Attorney General Alan Wilson will also get the document that details the investigation of county purchasing practices, primarily the P-card system used by many county employees. A majority of the council had earlier voted not to release the report or to discuss it in public. The auditors are being paid about $350,000 to produce the report. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Loco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by Lowcosports.com. The high school volleyball action is heating up around the Loco, and we had a Lowco-on-Lowco-on-Lowco soiree last night, with the Bluffton Bobcats, May River Sharks, and Beaufort Eagles getting together for a round robin. The Bobcats and Sharks made quick work of the Eagles in 2 sets apiece and went toe-to-toe in the main event, with the Bobcats grinding out a 3-set victory in an epic deciding set. If you missed it, don't worry. This one was just a warm-up for 2 Region 6 4A matchups in September and October. In other volleyball action, Battery Creek swept Hampton County in a game broadcast on Beaufort's Own, which also had Whale Branch's 3-0 win over Military Magnet on Monday, while Patrick Henry swept Branchville and John Paul II stayed unbeaten with a sweep of Hilton Head Prep. The Golden Warriors also swept the team and individual titles in their first cross-country race of the season in Beaufort, as Sebastian Frickel took the boys' title in 17 minutes 18 seconds, and Ayla Reynolds was the girls' champ with a time of 20 minutes 15 seconds. JP2's boys swept the top 5 spots in the overall standings. Strong. We'll round up more results from around the Loco tonight on the Loco Sports Lowdown, and we'll talk with May River golf star Claire Green, fresh off back-to-back wins on Sunday and Monday for the future Clemson Tiger. And you never know who else will stop by or what news will break on the Loco Media Network. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. Now let's take a look at our Low Country Crawl Spaces weather with Maria Soden.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're going to see more sunny, humid weather as we get through the rest of this week, and with that is going to come a thunderstorm at the end of the weekend. So taking a look at Thursday, it's going to be sunny with Hilton Head having a high 88, a low of 77, Bluffton's of a high 90, a low of 75, and Beaufort's of a high 91 and a low of 75. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 6:56 and sunset's going to be at 7:51. Taking a look at the tides, low tides going to be at 1:18 p.m. and high tides going to be at 6:43 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Friday it's going to be sunny and humid with highs in the upper 80s, lows in the mid 70s. Then come Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with highs in the upper 80s, lows in the mid 70s. And then come Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a thunderstorm rolling in the afternoon, but should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the 90s, lows in the upper 70s. That's it for your Low Country Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. Coming up after a quick break, we're going to learn about an exciting program out of the Beaufort County School District. Don't go away.